Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hi, so I have this stain and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.
KXO, it is, what is it? It's 7:30 in the morning. We're going to call this one a Saturday morning. Got some birthdays today. We're going to send out birthday greetings to people who probably will never hear them. The big shot birthdays. February 8th, composer-conductor John Williams. He's 88 years old today. Newscaster Ted Koppel, the Nightline guy, he's 80 years old today. Actor Nick Nolte, still wild. He's 79. He takes a really cool picture, the mugshots. Comedian Robert Klein is 78 today. Mary Steenburgen, she is 67 today. Singer Vince Neil of Motley Crue is 59. Actress Mary McCormick is 51. And we have, what other one? Zeth Green. Zeth Green is all of 46 years old today. He's that little short guy that was in yeah, he's 61, he's 46 today. We have local birthdays, people who will actually, we may know, coming up next.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Anthony Valenzuela, Eddie Chavez, Juan Zarate, Oliver Gomez, Ivana Estala, Clara West, Maria Saiz, Catherine Chavez, Basin Manji, Sylvia Castañeda, Kenneth Marsh, Eric Venegas, Jerry Brown, Patty Dunham, Peter Carrillo, Leila Beltran. Happy birthday to each and every one. And happy what? Whoa.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's...
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And I was going to say happy wedding anniversary to John and Rosa Parra, celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary today. Now it's time for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News update. The death of an American is the first confirmed U.S. coronavirus fatality.
The embassy offered very few details on the American who died, but we do know they were 60 years old and that they died on Wednesday in a hospital in Wuhan. The death occurred as hundreds of American evacuees prepared for their return to the U.S.
CBS's Michael George in Hong Kong. CBS's Remy Inocencio.
People are wearing face masks everywhere. There were fewer cars on the streets. Anecdotally, I went to a favorite restaurant of mine a couple days ago, and there was no one in the entire establishment except the waitresses and myself.
Jennifer McQuiston of the CDC says that some Americans evacuated from China have now been quarantined in San Antonio.
We're very confident that we can keep the quarantined people here safe and that we can contain coronavirus if it is found in any of them.
A dozen confirmed cases in the U.S. CBS News Update, I'm Gary Nunn.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Affordable, quiet, and reliable, you can count on a furnace from York because it's backed by the strongest warranties available. It's just another way we install confidence. Call Locke Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501 to learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. That's 353-4501. Contractor license 6966216.
California headline news. President Trump claims House Speaker Nancy Pelosi of California broke the law by ripping up his State of the Union address Tuesday night.
Well, it was a terrible, so disrespectful to our country, and actually very illegal what she did.
The author of a controversial California employment law says she is working to introduce new legislation to fix problems. Meanwhile, Steve Smith with the California Labor Federation says AB 1850 is aimed at removing a 35-piece submission cap placed on freelance journalists.
These conversations have been going on for quite some time. We always expected that Assemblywoman Gonzalez would introduce a bill this session to deal with some of the outstanding issues.
The pilot of the helicopter that crashed into a California hillside and killed Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and several others was coming out of the clouds but was likely disoriented and went the wrong direction. That according to the National Transportation Safety Board. Mike Sauceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Ever been knocked down? You know, suffered a setback, fired, left out. It happens. It happened to Mike Bloomberg. Middle-class kid, worked his way through college, got a job, started a family. Boom. Fired at 39. What did Mike do? What a lot of us do. He got back up, dove back in. He had an idea. Design a new computer able to crunch data and process information in a unique way. He built it, he sold it, he built more, he sold more. He built a team, he built a company, created 20,000 jobs. Bloomberg is a doer. This is Michael Douglas. I played a president in movies. This is real world. This is our world. Mike Bloomberg has what it takes to win. Unite the country, find some common ground between Democrats and Republicans, and then lead the way a leader should. Mike will get it done.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, candidate for president, and I approve this message. Paid for by Mike Bloomberg 2020.
And page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. It's the final weekend, 73rd Annual Carrot Festival and Street Fair. Final weekend features a full day today. The carnival rides continue through Sunday. Today will be the carrot races. They are underway. Carrot Festival and Street Fair begins at 8 o'clock this morning and will continue until 4 p.m. Carrot Festival Parade is at 10 a.m. Parade awards will be at the gazebo following the parade. There will be a drumline competition following the parade. Carnival rides open from 4 to 9 p.m. both today and tomorrow. Tonight, EEO Central Chamber of Commerce presentation of the 14th Annual Air Show Gala. The theme, Diamonds and Champagne. It's tonight. The gala is a black tie affair, which includes a 4-course dinner, dancing, and a silent auction, unlike any other in Imperial County. It all takes place at St. Mary's Parish Hall, starting at 6:30 this evening. We'll have more in just a minute.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
And the Imperial Valley College Board of Trustees hold a special meeting today. It's a retreat study session. Starts at 8:30 this morning in the boardroom at William J. Thornburg Administration Center in Building 10 at IVC. They will discuss the evaluation of goals for 2019-2020, board goals for 2020-2021. Board will meet efficiency study. They'll have an efficiency discussion, also a contract awarding process, and the College Center expansion. Building 600 will also be discussed. That's on the agenda for the special meeting, the retreat study session by the Imperial Valley College Board of Trustees, 8:30 this morning at the college. National School Counseling Week, it wrapped up yesterday. It was sponsored by the American School Counselor Association. A week focused on public attention on the unique contribution of school counselors within the U.S. school systems and how students are different as a result of what school counselors do. National School Counseling Week also highlighted the tremendous impact school counselors can have in helping students achieve school success and plan for a career. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
I never chose to become a gambling addict, but what I did choose was to get help from a professional counselor. Admitting I was powerless to solve my problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair until I called 1-800-GAMBLER and was provided life-changing resources and referrals at zero cost to me.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text SUPPORT to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
My portfolio's diversified, my 401k's maxed, but my savings account just sat there till I switched it to Marcus by Goldman Sachs. I'm earning way more now, just between you and me. My savings are right on track, feels like I got upgraded for free.
You can money. With an online savings account from Marcus by Goldman Sachs, you could earn much more interest than with the largest banks. Sign up at Marcus.com.
Comparison made to the 3 largest U.S. banks measured by total deposits. Rates as of January 21st, 2020 may vary by state. Goldman Sachs Bank USA, member FDIC.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. More weather headed this way, different weather. The National Weather Service says enjoy the great weather this weekend, but get ready for a change. The most recent weather advisory says cool, unsettled weather is returning next week. An approaching storm system will enter the region early next week, leading to a period of unsettled weather that may include some precipitation, 50% chance of rain on Monday. The system will move into the Imperial Valley late Sunday and stick around until Tuesday evening. Temperatures will drop to low 60s in the daytime. Nighttime temperatures will be in the low 40s. 2020 State of the County Address. It was delivered Thursday evening. It was an outdoor event on the steps of the county courthouse on Main Street in El Centro. Board of Supervisors Chairman Luis Plancarte delivered the address. Chairman honored the historical accomplishments in Imperial County, and he outlined future plans for growth. The State of the County Address was broadcast on KXO Radio and is available on the KXO website as well as on KXO YouTube channel. San Diego State University Imperial Valley has named a new development director. Victor Nava started this week as a director of development and P3 initiatives at the local campus. Nava has been involved in banking and finance for the past 22 years, most recently with Rabobank and Mechanics Bank. Nava will be working to enhance donorship to support scholarships and programs for students. He also will be responsible for P3 initiatives, or public-private partnerships, that are now used to help universities finance and develop facilities for their growth. SDSU-IV has plans to develop laboratory classrooms. Nava said with the incredible resources the campus already has and is developing, they have the opportunity to do something extraordinary for the Valley. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 73 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 37. National Weather Service says while dry and seasonably mild weather will persist through the weekend, a much more distinct change in the weather pattern will begin on Monday as a low-pressure system slowly moves across the region through the first half of next week. This will result in cooler temperatures and good chances for precipitation. Best opportunity for accumulating rainfall should occur on Monday and Tuesday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 79. Winds will be calm. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 46. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 73. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, increasing clouds. Overnight lows around 48. West and northwest winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, a 50% chance of rain. Mostly cloudy skies. Highs right near 64. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 46 degrees in Yuma, 45 in Indio, 35 degrees up on the mountain in Campo, 51 degrees in Mexicali, 40 degrees in Nyland, 40 degrees at the county airport, 70% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality unhealthy in both Mexicali and Calexico, both very high levels of PM 2.5. Air quality is moderate in El Centro. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Yeah, page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options. I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice-cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice-cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. Imperial's Do-It Centers, where you'll find what you want when you need it. On the NBA scoreboard, it was the Wizards over the Mavericks, 119 to 118. 76ers got by the Grizzlies, 119 to 107. Celtics beat the Hawks, 112 to 107. It was the Thunder over the Pistons, 108 to 101. The Raptors beat the Pacers 115 to 106. Suns over the Rockets 127 to 91. Kings beat the Heat 105-97, and the Jazz defeated the Trailblazers by a score of 117-114. United States women's national soccer team has played in every soccer tournament at the Summer Olympics since it was introduced in Atlanta in 1996, and in 2020 it'll be no different. The Americans dominated Mexico last night in Carson, California, in the CONCACAF Women's Olympic Qualifying Championship, clinching a spot in the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo by beating Mexico 4-0, 4-0 for those who don't speak soccer.
Planning a home improvement project? Let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Our do-it centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a big box with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Our helpful and courteous staff will get you outfitted for any task in no time. Imperial Hardware Company is locally owned and family operated, proudly serving this community for over a century. We carry only the best products and top name brands. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Think only national chains are open every day? Think again. Imperial Do-It Centers are available 7 days a week to serve you.
And in Major League Baseball, the Houston Astros front office laid the groundwork for the team's electronic sign-stealing ploys via a program dubbed Codebreaker that was introduced by an interim in the organization in September 2016, this according to the Wall Street Journal. According to the Wall Street Journal, the Excel-based application designed to decode opposing catchers' signs was used throughout the 2017 season and for part of 2018 by Astros baseball operations employees and video room staffers, both at home and on the road. Staffers would log the catcher signs and subsequent pitches into a spreadsheet, and a Codebreaker would determine how the signs related to different pitches. The information would then be communicated to the hitter by a base runner via an intermediary. Astro players eventually evolved the system to include banging on a trash can to warn hitters of the coming pitch. And several players, well, the players are still okay, but the manager and the other guy got fired. Maybe there may be more to come. Kobe Bryant's helicopter was 100 feet from clear skies before it crashed, according to investigators. Witness to the deadly crash of the helicopter carrying Kobe Bryant and 8 others said it sounded normal just before slamming into a hillside. Wreckage at the scene showed no sign of engine failure. Federal investigators released that information yesterday. And in golf, Jason Day and Phil Mickelson are making a move at Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Nick Taylor, however, of Canada, he is the one sitting on top of the leaderboard. Right now, Phil Mickelson is 2 shots back. Ernie Els says that he's done, doesn't want to do it anymore. He wants to, doesn't want to be president President's Cup captain. Wants to turn that over to somebody else. He's had enough. In tennis, Serena Williams, Sofia Kenin, they give the U.S. a lead over Latvia in the Fed Cup. Nearly 5 years passed since Serena Williams last played singles in the Fed Cup competition. Even though she struggled for stretches of Friday night, Williams remained perfect and moved on. And Kenin, she won the Australian Open. You know, she's doing all right at the Fed Cup as well. Gael Monfils, he is moving on to the semifinals in France. Naomi Osaka back to the Fed Cup. She's not doing so good. So Osaka's return to Japan's Fed Cup team after a year's absence turned sour yesterday as the world's number 10 suffered a thrashing at the hands of Spain's Sara Sorribes Tormo. And Roger Federer topped Rafael Nadal in South Africa. Not anything to worry about because was just an exhibition. No, they didn't. Nobody won anything. Well, they won some money, but that was about it. Jessica Mendoza. It's been roughly 4 weeks since the Major League Baseball and Commissioner Rob Manfred disciplined the Astros for their sign stealing scandal. Mike Fiers blew the whistle on his former team in November, prompting the investigation. The Astros were fined and will forfeit draft picks, and manager A.J. Hinch and GM Jeff Lundau lost their jobs. Soon after Major League Baseball's discipline was announced, ESPN analyst and Mets advisor Jessica Mendoza ripped Fiers, saying it would be hard to swallow a former teammate going public with a cheating scandal. What happens in the clubhouse should stay in the clubhouse. Essentially, honestly, it made me sad, she said, for the sport, and that's how this all got, and how all this got found out. On Friday, Mendoza stepped down from her role with the Mets. GM Brody Van Wagenen made that announcement. She also has been demoted out of ESPN's Sunday Night Baseball broadcast booth, according to Andrew Marchand of the New York Post. Van Wagenen released the statement on Friday. And in the National Hockey League, it was the Blue Jackets over the Red Wings, 2-0. Sabres beat the Rangers 3-2. Maple Leafs in overtime, they defeated the Ducks 5-4, and it was the Wild over the Stars by a score of 3-2. And that's it. That's sports time. Brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company, Do-It Centers at El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from the Imperial Hardware Company.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person, and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And updating your border weight update, and there's been quite an update. Downtown Port of Entry has 6 lanes open with a 10 to 15 minute wait. No wait at the in the Sentry lanes. No wait in the pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 2 regular lanes open, 20 to 25 minute wait. No wait in the East Sentry lane, 10 to 15 minute wait. No, that's no wait in the Ready lanes. There's a 10 to 15 minute wait in the Sentry lanes. 25 to 30 minute wait at the Andrade Port.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Services. Call for an appointment or walk in. They're located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. U.S. stocks booked losses on Friday as fears around the coronavirus impact on U.S. multinationals and the global economy offset better than expected job gains in the January employment report, but held on to weekly gains. S&P 500 fell 0.5% to end around 3,328. Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 277 points, or 0.9%, to end around 29,103. Based on preliminary numbers, that is. NASDAQ Composite retreated 0.5% to finish near 9,521. For the week, the S&P rose 3.2%, Dow climbed 3%, and the NASDAQ booked a 4% gain. Last month's employment report showed the U.S. economy added 225,000 jobs in January, well above analyst forecast for a 164,000 gain. The unemployment rate also edged up by 0.1 percentage point to 3.6%. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
It's a new year, and Styles and Smiles wants you to look your best. But first, you need to make an appointment by calling 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Now, Styles and Smiles is a complete salon specializing hair, nails, cosmetics, and if it's time for a change, let Styles and Smiles transform your ordinary into extraordinary with their expert stylists. Bring the whole family because they do it all. Call now and make an appointment at 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Styles and Smiles, located by Cardenas Market in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 73 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 37. National Weather Service says while dry and seasonably mild weather will persist through the weekend, a much more distinct change in the weather pattern will begin on Monday as a low-pressure system slowly moves across the region through the first half of next week. This will result in cooler temperatures and good chances for precipitation. Best opportunity for accumulating rainfall should occur on Monday and Tuesday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 79. Winds will be calm. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 46. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 73. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, increasing clouds. Overnight lows around 48. West and northwest winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, a 50% chance of rain. Mostly cloudy skies. Highs right near 64. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, it is 40 degrees, 70% the relative humidity. Your financial news and weather brought to you this hour by Styles and Smiles, where they're here to help you look your best. Located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. That's Styles and Smiles. Again, your border wait update coming across the border. You got a 10 to 15 minute wait downtown, and that's it. Eastport, the Gateway Port, there's a 20 to 25 minute wait in the regular lanes, and that's it there. No other. 25 to 30 minute wait at the Andrade Port.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the hour. Presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Gary Nunn. There were multiple fatalities in a tragic house fire in central Mississippi. It happened early today in Clinton outside Jackson. WJTV TV reporter Lanaya Lewis at the scene.
The call came in just after midnight. They are still investigating the cause of this fire right now, but they were able to confirm that there were 7 people that died in this fire.
Mark Jones with the city of Clinton knew the family.
Inside the house were a mother and 6 children, all found deceased. Their ages range from 1 to 33, with the mother being the oldest.
Jones says the father who tried to rescue the family is being treated for smoke inhalation, burns, cuts, and bruises. President Trump on Twitter this morning defending his decision to remove an impeachment witness from the National Security Council. He says Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman was insubordinate and incorrectly reported the contents of his so-called perfect phone calls. CBS's Paula Reed.
The White House has said for months that it wanted to downsize the NSC and denied Vindman would be retaliated against. But late Friday, the president's son, Donald Trump Jr., tweeted thanking Chairman Adam Schiff, who led the impeachment inquiry, for helping unearth, quote, who all needed to be fired. Vindman will now go back to the Pentagon for reassignment. Defense Secretary Mark Esper said he will be welcomed.
We protect all of our persons, service members from retribution or anything like that.
Also, Gordon Sondland, U.S. ambassador to the European Union, was recalled. An American citizen is the first confirmed non-Chinese death caused by the coronavirus.
A 60-year-old U.S. citizen who had been diagnosed with coronavirus died at a hospital in Wuhan, China, Wuhan being the epicenter of this epidemic. And according to the embassy, that person died on February 6th.
CBS's Remy Inocencio in Hong Kong. A dozen confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S., 723 deaths worldwide, most of them in China. A Thai soldier went on a shooting spree today, killing at least 17 people, escaping in an army vehicle, and is now holed up in a shopping mall in the city of Nakhon Ratchasima. There are reports more than a dozen hostages are being held. BBC producer Thanya Rat, Doc Zone in Bangkok.
It looks like it was a random attack because, as he posted on his Facebook page, reportedly he said 3 people were for his personal revenge. And out of the people, he claimed that was just for self-protection.
Several people also wounded in that attack. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
We know you've been planning for Valentine's Day for weeks. What, you haven't? Walgreens has you covered with everything you need to say Happy Valentine's Day in no time. Say I love you with the perfect Hallmark card. Say you're my sweetheart with sweet deals on candy. Or say BFFs forever with great classroom gifts. So head to a Walgreens only minutes away and get sweet gifts in a heartbeat. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Now with card through February 8th. Select fragrances are 20% off and select Russell Stover chocolates are buy one, get one free.
Hey, this is Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. Quicken Loans is celebrating our best quarter ever, and now we're celebrating some of the lowest refinancing rates ever. Rates have dropped so much that many Americans can reduce their rate. You may be able to save money on your monthly mortgage payment right now. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.23%. Call us at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Rates subject to change. Pay 2% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Health officials in Louisiana are investigating an illness that's impacted a Mardi Gras celebration. The story from WWL reporter Dave Cohen.
It was a Mardi Gras ball at the LaBerge Casino in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
We have now identified that the cause of the illness that people are having, maybe even upwards of 80 to 90 people at this point, possibly a little more, is norovirus.
Dr. Frank Welch in the State Office of Public Health says it's highly infectious.
People can get really sick, vomiting, diarrhea, and just feel really, really terrible.
The good news, he says, the symptoms usually only last about 48 hours. Dave Cohen for CBS News, New Orleans.
The Razzie nominations are out. Cats and 4 of its stars leading the list in the annual Hollywood ritual that spoofs the worst of motion pictures. Cats given 8 Razzie nominations, tying for the lead with A Medea Family Funeral and Rambo Last Blood. Gary Nunn, CBS News.
Oil and gas investments involve a high degree of risk and are suitable only for qualified SEC-accredited investors. With escalating tensions in the Middle East and the U.S. global economy experiencing record growth, the demand for oil continues to soar. If you're an accredited investor and a high-income earner who can invest at least $100,000, you too can take advantage of these rising oil prices and a 100% tax deduction for 2020. It's time to sell your stocks and turn your market profits into tax savings for the 2020 tax year with income. Call Encore now and learn how you can deduct 100% of your investment and create 20 or more years of potential monthly income. Encore Energy is drilling in an area that's potentially one of the most prolific oil plays in the eastern U.S. Invest in oil and create big tax write-offs for this year. Call 800-423-1685. If you're a high net worth SEC accredited investor who desires to participate directly with a proven operator, then call Encore Energy. Call now, 800-423-1685. That's 800-423-1685.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
We're just trying to entertain people, and morality's just going to get in the way.
AM 1230.
That's hilarious.
KXO. 1230.
Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come first.
This is an ugly candy bar, Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.